All right, first named storm of the season, although the season doesn't officially start until June 1st. But it is a subtropical storm, but it could gain tropical characteristics. And the difference is really the setup of the storm, how it's developed. But right now, considered subtropical in the subtropical category, still very gusty winds of 40 miles per hour or more. And it's right down here in the northwestern Caribbean as we take a look at it here. And you see there's a lot of moisture spreading out to the east of it. That's the moisture that's headed up our way for the Memorial Day weekend. Here's a look at the spaghetti models, all of them in very good agreement that this storm is headed up into the Gulf of Mexico with a little curve here to the northwest over toward Mississippi and Louisiana. And that's where the official track from the Hurricane Center goes over the next 4 or 5 days. Winds at 40 right now for Subtropical Storm Alberto. North-northeasterly movement at 6 miles per hour. And let's put it underway. The track takes it up to the north by tomorrow morning. It starts to move up into the southern Gulf of Mexico and possibly becomes a tropical storm at that point. It takes on tropical characteristics as the warm core center. And then as it begins to move up a little farther to the north, it begins to gain strength. Winds at 50 miles per hour, winds at 60 by Sunday morning. That's a strong tropical storm. And then you see that northwesterly curve back over toward Louisiana and Mississippi and then up inland and starts to lose strength pretty quickly, drops back down to a tropical depression. So this is the track. It's the first track we've had for it. It really doesn't change our forecast for the weekend that much at all. We were expecting something like this to happen, and so we had already had in the forecast pretty substantial chances for rainfall as we head into the holiday weekend. Felicia?
That's right, Glenn. You can see it here. We've got it on the satellite. Loop winds at 40 miles per hour, as Glenn just showed you, moving north-northeast, picking up a bit of speed as it was kind of stationary for quite some time. Still moving fairly slowly, though. The impacts for South Florida with this system, going to see rain out of it. Of course, we're talking several inches of rain, 2 to 4 inches of rain through the weekend into early next week, but locally more. If we get some storms that set up one right after another, we could see much higher amounts than that for small portions of the area. Also an isolated tornado risk. When you've got a system like this in the Gulf, you've got a lot of spin going on in the atmosphere, so the tornado risk does go up, especially late Saturday into Sunday.